Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be refilming the first time tag. For some reason my mic wasn't working, so we're just gonna jump right into it and get it started again. So my first tweet, I actually don't remember because this was probably 5 or 6 years ago. I don't have a Twitter anymore, so I can't go and check and see what it was. And my first YouTube video was I think it was like a brown plummy smoky eye with the Anastasia artist palette. It's still up there if you want to check it out. It's not as good as what this one is now. The first person I subscribed to on YouTube, I want to say it was probably Jenna Marbles because she was hilarious. I think she would post a video like almost every single day, and if not, then I used to watch her religiously. And my first Facebook profile pic, I'm just gonna put it right there. I didn't make my Facebook until I was about 17, so I probably don't even look that much different. Do you still talk to your first love? I do not. What was your first alcoholic drink? It was Smirnoff, same like everybody else. What was your first job? I was volunteering at this, I guess you would say it's like a thrift store, so
Not good morning, got shit on me.
What was your first car? Unfortunately, still don't have it. Who was the first person to text you today? It was either my dad or Bae. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? Bae. Who was your first grade teacher? I believe it was Miss Hart. She wasn't married or anything, but she was really pretty. I remember she had like this short blonde hair and these really nice bright blue eyes. She was so pretty. And where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? Now, I didn't know this because I haven't been on a plane in so long, but my parents told me that it was actually to Arizona, so it wasn't even far, just from LA to Arizona. Who is your best friend and do you still talk? Oh, I'm sorry, who is your first best friend? Her name is Michelle. Unfortunately, we don't talk anymore because after like middle school, we just started like distancing ourselves. She was more into school and I was more into boys because I was boy crazy. But it's funny because our dads met around the same time we did when we were 5. And her dad and my dad are still best friends to this day, so I think it's kind of funny. I admire them. Where was your first sleepover? Again, probably at Michelle's house. She used to live like right around the corner from me. What was the first thing you did this morning? Your girl went pee. What was the first concert you ever went to? I actually saw Mariah Carey. I know it sounds really weird, but that's where my dad wanted to take me for my like 10th birthday or something, right? Yeah, my birthday. First broken bone. I have never had a broken bone before. First piercing. Well, I guess it would be this one, my main one. If you're talking about like any other piercings, then it'd be this one. I'm not sure how old I was when I got my ears pierced. I'll check, but probably like when you're a baby like everybody else. I had this since I was 14, so it's about 9 years now. The first foreign country you've ever gone to. Again, I had to check with my parents on this, so I have no idea. But they said it was the Bahamas. I don't know if you consider that a foreign country, but when I went on the Disney cruise, you went to Florida, to the Bahamas, from the Bahamas back to Florida. I've never been to Mexico or Canada or anywhere else. I've just stayed inside the US. The first movie you remember seeing. I love movies. I watch movies religiously. I watch good movies, I watch horrible movies, I'll watch any kind of movie. But I do not remember my first movie. When was your first detention? I want to say I was 13 at the time, and I remember I got detention because I didn't want to participate in what the chorus class had to do for like their spring play or whatever. So they put you in this place called the ALC, the Alternative Learning Center, and it's literally you just sit in a cubicle and do your homework. Now, that sounded like fun to me because I would rather do my homework at school than do it at home after school, right? Nobody likes homework. Who was your first roommate? I would consider it to be my sister because our rooms used to be conjoined and we would see like what the other one was doing. I could walk 2 feet to her room, she could walk 2 feet to my room. But now that we fixed up the house a little bit, I actually have a wall right here now. And she doesn't live here anymore, so I still get my privacy. If you had one wish, what would it be?
I wish I could eat pizza every day and not get fat. That's every girl's wish.
What was the first sport you were involved in? I'm not sure if it was t-ball or if it was ballet. Yes, ballet is a sport, but I still admire both so much. I still play baseball with my friends once in a while. And of course, I boogie in the shower. What is the first thing you do when you get home? I like to put on my jammies or like some sweatpants, leggings, put on my slippers. And when was your first kiss? I actually don't know. I do not remember. I might have been 9. That would have been with my first boyfriend, or I could have been older. I have no idea whatsoever. It must not have been a good first kiss because I do not remember it. I feel like such an old lady now. Alright guys, well that was my first time tag. I encourage all of you to do it. If you guys like this video and want to see more like this, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.